Are we live? Yes. Welcome, one and everyone, to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. I am your neighborhood friendly Oxhorn, here as always, with my suspenders set to maximum stun. I've got a great show for you today, lots of great things going on. Apologies in advance, because I just did a major update on my computer. Apparently, I haven't updated any of my computer drivers since 2011. Yeah, okay, probably a mortal sin for a PC gamer such as myself. But that, I think, was one of the reasons why my computer has had such strange performance issues lately. Remember last week when my camera kept flipping in and out? Sorry, I'm reading comments, and it looks like people are still... I was about to say that I solved all my issues, but maybe not. It's possible that I just haven't fixed my issues yet. Let's see. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me load up my own Twitch channel and see if I can find myself. All clear? Okay. All right. You guys scared me. I saw all these messages about a black screen and all that jazz. Could be the site, could be Twitch, maybe. All right, anyway, I updated my BIOS. I was backdated by 2 different versions, and that BIOS update included firmware updates for all of my USB ports, which apparently is important if your cameras and microphones are plugged into your USB ports. So I'm hoping that the camera doesn't flip out like it did last week, because that would just be unprofessional, ladies and gentlemen. But hopefully you hear me loud and clear. Hopefully we're going to be getting less lag. I've got everything turned off on my computer. Everything's going to be great. We're going to have a fantastic show for you all today, ladies and gentlemen. For those just arriving, the show just started. You haven't missed anything yet. All I've done so far is talked about how my computer has gremlins in it, which I'm sure we all have gremlins somewhere or another. All right, let's see. Who do we have here today? Autumn is in the chat. She had a dead bird recently, and so let's all give our apologies and condolences to Autumn for the loss of her pet bird, but we're so glad that she's in the chat today. Hopefully we can cheer her up. Madman Max, Floke so soon. You're a new fellow, at least I don't recognize your name. Good to see you in the chat today. Baroza is here, Black Shawarma is here, William Moore is here. Black Shawarma says his attention span is somewhat limited. He alternates. Alright, I have to admit, he's right. I do get distracted fairly easily. And it's usually your fault, ladies and gentlemen, because I'll read your comments and then lose my train of thought. I'll be sitting here having a soliloquy, and then I'll just go... Oh, really? Is that what you... Oh, what was I saying? Oh, man, what happened? And then I completely lose where I was because I was reading your wonderful comments. But anyway, good to have you all. Doomageddon, Baldox, Elizabeth, Blagdhoof, Shyster, Gentleman Badger, Imagine Justin, Elizabeth, HT Star, Lepidus, Baldox, Goldbreath, Greg McLovin, Hardtongue. Everyone is in here. Ralaron. Ralaron is the special guest of the week today because, as I said on Twitter and Facebook, Slim Beam says, are you watching the Scotch and Smoke Rings chat? Yes, I've got all the chats up here. I've got my live stream chat, which is at scotchandsmokerings.com, and I have my Scotch and Smoke Rings Twitch stream chat. I've got all the chats. I'm looking at all the chats. So Ralaron promised me a present last week. He said something special is on the way for you, Oxhorn. And check it out. Here it is. I'm going to cover his address or anything, but from Ralaron to Oxhorn, here it is. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to do that on the show today. So it's very likely that we're going to explode in happiness due to cigars, I'm guessing. That's a lot of chats, says Helirodos, and yes, it is quite a lot of chats. There's a lot of people here, and I got to keep tabs on everybody so that I give everyone my undivided attention. Whoa! What's this? It's an egg Maduro. Ralaron, you have outdone yourself, my friend. So he knows, of course, and everyone in the chat knows, that the Egg Maduro is my favorite cigar. It's one of my favorite cigars in the world. Ralaron, I need to know your intention. Do you want me to smoke this now, or do you want me to save it for like the 300th episode or something like that? Tell me in the chat, and I will do whatever you want me to with this. This was very generous of you. Thank you so much. It's a pretty great cigar. It's like this big bulbous... If you've ever thought of those gag cigars, those comedy cigars that explode, it looks like one, only it doesn't explode, which is wonderful, because then you can savor the flavor, and it's quite a delight. So everyone is telling me to save it for 300. Ralaron says whatever you'd like, good man. All right, I'll save it then. We're only, how many weeks away are we? Let's see, today's the 89th. Today's the 89th episode. So we're 11 weeks away. That's a long time to wait. Cigarox says, I got you something to smoke on episode 300. Alright, we're smoking this today, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, 11 weeks is a very long time to wait, and this is just so beautiful. It comes in its own casket, and what cigar comes in its own casket? So this show is dedicated to Ralaron and his generosity. Thank you very much, good sir. Good to see you again. By the way, it's been quite some time. It's been quite some time since we've seen you. All right, here we go. It's like opening an Egyptian tomb. We're about to uncrack this thing for the first time ever since it was made, which was probably a month ago. But here we go. Yes, I did have to do my own sound effects there. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that masterpiece of cigar art. Ralaron says he thinks he left a note in here. I don't see it. Is it in the box? Oh, it's in the box. Ah, there it is. All right. I'll skim it first before I read it aloud, because I don't want to... Alright, it's safe. Alright, I'm going to read it all to you. So this is from Ralaron. He's got a picture of his tune there, so thank you. Thank you very much, Ralaron. Here's what he says. Greetings, Oxhorn. I'm glad to be back after my lengthy reprieve from the show and from cyberspace in general. Much has transpired since my last visit to the show. I've done a fair bit of traveling and have seen places I never imagined I would be able to. I hope your household has been faring well, and I hope the classy gents at Scotch and Smoke Rings have been as well. I picked up a couple of these babies after they came up in a conversation with a fellow cigar aficionado. Classy word of the week, perhaps? What aficionado? Yes, that's classy word of my life. I use it quite often. Cigar aficionado. I haven't smoked a cigar since the last time I sent you one, which seems like quite a while ago. Indeed, it's been a while. I'm glad to have you back. I've been yearning for one lately and figured that this fine show would be the perfect time and place to enjoy a fine stogie and a glass of scotch in good company. Also, can you believe it's been over 2 years since those first cigars arrived? Sure doesn't seem like it. Anyways, cheers, and here's to more good scotch and cigars to come. Regards, Ralaron. Classy man, if ever there was one. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this show for almost 5 years. Did we pass the 5-year mark yet? I don't even know. I mean, someone could do the math. It's episode 289. That's 289 weeks. However many years that is, I don't know. Look at this masterpiece! Oh. Greg? Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Okay. Greg says, no offense, Ox, but smoking a cigar that awesome on Valentine's Day week might give off the impression that you're like, yeah, I got a significant other. Where's yours? Come on, buddy. This show, I know that Valentine's Day is a sensitive time for many people. It's not Valentine's Day today. Valentine's Day is in, 2 days? I know this. Yes, it's Saturday. I didn't need to be reminded. I totally knew this. I've got plans. Sure. Haven't forgotten. Anyway, it's 2 days away. Today is a wonderful Thursday. It's our regularly scheduled program. This is a gift in the mail. This isn't a romantic gesture, my friend. We are just gentlemen sitting in a room filled with scotch and cigars. Sacrifice Diamond said, nostalgia just hit me like a truck. How's it going, Oxhorn? Been great, my friend. Great to have you back. Jonah says 5.5 years to be exact. Where's the time gone? I know, right? It seems like just yesterday I sat down in my old garage at my old place, turned on my webcam for the first time, and spent 3 hours just talking. And that was the first episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. It's in a horrible aspect ratio, by the way. If you try and watch it on YouTube, it's all squished together. And it's because I had to download it from Ustream, which was the software I used at the time to do my show. Blagtooth0 says, how is Gwen doing? Let Jody know that Regina is growing like a bad weed. Greg says, I didn't mean it that way. Sorry. Don't worry about it, my friend. I know you. I know your intentions. No offense taken. We're all here to have a classy evening. The kids are doing very well. Gwendolyn is doing well. She's chatty and she moves around and she grabs my beard. I swear, that little girl has cost me more beard hairs than any shaving accident I've ever had. She sticks her hands right in my tufts and yanks because she thinks it's fun. And it is. I have to admit, it's fun. Alright, let's set this baby on fire. Cheers to you, Rolleron. Thank you very much. It was a bad attempt at a joke, says Greg. Greg, don't worry about it, my friend. We all fail at jokes all the time. There was this one time... There was this one time when Bill Paxton was on, I think it was either it was on Conan O'Brien. Bill Paxton was on Conan O'Brien, and this was a few years after he made it famous with Twister. And he was talking with Conan O'Brien, and he set up this really awkward opening to a joke. He's like, oh man, I'm failing right now because I'm not going to be able to tell the joke myself. But he set up this huge joke, and he got Conan O'Brien to say what, and then he goes, saved a lot of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Dead silence from the audience. Crickets chirping. No one laughed because it was really awkward. And then Conan O'Brien saved it by going, this comedy thing is hard, huh? It's not for everybody. And then, of course, everyone laughed and it was fine. But look, even Bill Paxton fails at jokes sometimes. I fail at jokes all the time. I just did, trying to tell a story. Rolleron says, you've had another child? Wow. How long have I been gone? I did. We had our second child in June of last year. That makes her, what, 5 months old now? Man, I can't do math. She's getting big. She can't talk yet, but she rolls over. She can't crawl yet. But she sits there and, bounces back and forth. This is amazing. Greg says, it seems like she's been taking the yanking tips from Gavin. Indeed, Gavin, when he was younger, yanked on my beard all the time. Now he just plays with it, right? We'll be sitting on the couch watching cartoons, and he'll just put his hand in my beard and just kind of go. And I'm like, yes, one day, son, you too will have such a manly mane. But Gwendolyn is in the yanking phase right now. Madman Max 21 says, Oxhorn, that cigar is the same shade of brown as your beard, is it? It's close. It's close to my hat as well. Oh, this is so good. All right, update. I found a new place to live. Yes, everybody that tuned in last week remembers that I have to move because the owners of this house are putting it on the market to sell it, because now's a great time to sell your homes. It's a great housing market. Anyway, so we're forced to move, and we found a new place. It's about 30 minutes away. Okay, Cool Breath and Cigar Ox keep on asking me where Kevin is. Hold on, I'll find Kevin. Give me a second. He's hiding. There's Kevin. Let's perch him up here for now. Let's see if I can. All right, there's Kevin. He keeps me company in my office when I'm working late. So he's never very far away. Anyway, we found our new place. We're going to be moving in at the end of the month. And I just talked with my internet provider, and they are able to give me 4 times the megabits per second upload speed and 5 times the megabits per second download speed. Okay, 4, 5. Did I do that right? I didn't go 4, 5. No, 4, 5. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to be having faster streams, better connections, better everything when I move to my new place. So that should improve the show dramatically. So great news, everybody. The show's only going to get better. All right, Slim Bean says, Ox, how's Hippie Neighbor Tom? Hippie Neighbor Tom is still doing his thing, digging in people's garbage to entertain himself. I'm almost sad that I won't be seeing him ever again for the rest of my life when I move. Almost sad. But I don't talk to him very much. He just... Things will magically happen, right? Like, my garbage can will move on its own, and nobody knows why it moved or for what... why it moved or who moved it. And my bottles will be rearranged and things will be taken out. The guy's weird. He just goes through people's garbage. He's one of those recycling hippies. So it'll be good to see him go. Okay, we've got some fan art, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Alright, this one is from Christina Walden, and it's a nice Facebook image that says, if you have a beard and no Valentine, remember this, you still have a beard. That's right, your beard can be your Valentine. Have a nice steak dinner with some wine, and your beard will keep you company. Then there's this from Andrew Gelati, and he says, in WoW terms, my beard is but a noob in the starting arena, or the starting area. Just picking up my first quest, a huge world to level up and explore lies ahead of me. Compared to Ox's beard, he is a max level character all geared up in raiding and PvP gear, but every beard must start its great journey somewhere, and I'm glad I started mine. Andy the DK. Yes, indeed, Andy, your beard is certainly coming along. Nicely done. You've got an excellent tuft there. So keep it up, my friend, and congratulations to you. Thank you for sharing. Then there's this from Doomageddon, and he says, I did this as a joke since I'm not a big fan of Valentine's Day. You could call me the Scrooge of Valentine's Day Raffle. Okay. The Ebenezer Scrooge of Valentine's Day. Bah humbug. Who needs all that Valentine's garbage when there's bacon? Let's do everyone a favor, and just replace Valentine's Day with National Bacon Day. Okay, look, and I can appreciate that to a certain extent, but for guys like me who are married and look forward to Valentine's Day because we can spend it with the women we love most in the world, there's a better solution. Valentine's Day with your lady and bacon, right? Why just bacon? Why not your wife and bacon? That seems like a better Valentine's Day to me. But to each his own, and for those who are still working on the romance side of things, bacon is a worthy substitute. Then there's this by Iron Bark, and he says, random quote-unquote selfie. This is my full beard in progress so far. From Iron Bark. Looking good, Iron Bark. I'm digging the beard. All of these amazing gentlemen growing their masterful beards. And then there's this from Bridget, and it's an interesting meme that says, chivalry never died. The gentleman in most men did. Being male is a matter of birth. Being a man is a matter of age. But being a gentleman is a matter of choice. Truer words were never spoken. Thank you very much for that submission. It is hard to find gentlemen these days. But to be perfectly fair, it's also hard to find ladies. I missed the good old Egg Maduro. Thank you, Rolleron. Alright, let's see. Gentleman Badger says, pulling a heart tongue has made it into my everyday Hearthstone lingo. You know what I should probably do? I should probably make one of those Twitch icons in the Twitch chat. It's got Greg's face. And every time someone pulls a heart tongue when I fight them, I'll shout out in the chat with that face or something. It can go wild on Twitch. It's like a Twitch meme. Pulling a heart tongue. Steph Sarch says, I should draw some fan art, but then you took a cigar to the knee? Oh no, he's talking to Shyster. Gotcha. Shyster 101 says, I used to have a beard, and then Steph Sarch says, but then you took a cigar to the knee? Nicely done. Blagtooth says, how can I send you a pic? So we accept fan art on our Scotch and Smoke Rings Facebook group. It's a private group, but it's open to anyone who goes to the show. Just apply, and I'll accept you. But I need to get fan art in ahead of the show so that I can get it ready. So we've finished the fan art section of the show. If you've got some fan art or a photo of your family or something you want to share, feel free to submit it for next week, and I'll be sure to show it off next week. Goldbreath says, what about the best of both worlds? Get a bacon wife. I'm not going there. I'm just going to leave that one alone. I'm not touching it. Imagine Justin says, Scotch, whiskey. Where is it, Oxhorn? Don't forget about it. Holy cow. I was so overcome by the majesty of the cigar that I forgot all about the Scotch in Scotch and Smoke Rings. Smoke Rings are fine, but without Scotch? All right, look. Here we go. Scoresby blended Scotch whiskey. A little bit left. Yeah, probably an ounce. Oh, 2 ounces. Look at that. Still a lot left in the bottle. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers and bottoms up to a happy Thursday evening with classy friends and ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, bottoms up. Shyster 101, channeling a Bill Murray meme from Caddyshack, says, my job doesn't allow beards, but I have an epic goatee, which is nice. That's nice, I have to admit. Nothing wrong with goatees. I have an entire style guide on my blog, growabeardnow.com, dedicated to goatees. Chief Smash says, I work from home mostly now and took that opportunity to grow a beard. I never thought I could grow a proper one, but now it's thick and good, if I am to believe what people say. Excellent. More power to you, my friend. We'd love to see a photo sometime. Cool breath. I'm just not going there. I'm not touching that. You can talk about it all you want, but I'm staying clear of the... Yeah, not talking about that. Blagtooth says, over the lips, past the gums, look out liver, here it comes. Where's that from? I recognize that from somewhere. Andy the DK says, Ox, did you happen to write a book? Well, now that you mention it, I did! The Tale of Cloran Hastings, a swashbuckling, seafaring, nautical... I just said 3 things that are exactly the same. Anyway, it's an adventure story for young adults and adults, full adults and quasi-adults, adults of all ages and children of all adults, or whatever. It's a fantastic fantasy adventure yarn novel. I mixed novel and yarn and spelled narn. Man, what is wrong with me? It's just the majesty of this cigar. It's getting to me. It's mixing up my vocabulary. Anyway, The Tale of Cloran Hastings, available from fine bookstores online, like Amazon. CloranHastings.com, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get yourself a copy. Thank you for that one. Thank you, Andy the DK. Don't know where my head is at today. All right, where's the other chat? Did I lose the other chat? Everyone's agreeing that there should be a National Bacon Day. Black Swarmer says, Bacon Day is December 30th anyway. Is there already a National Bacon Day? I'm not complaining. Madman Max 21 says, oh, Oxhorn, I had the perfect bacon sandwich. The fat was just crispy enough to crunch, but the meat was still tender and soft. It was like biting into heaven. Just pure joy in each bite. Are you going to do this to me? You're going to do this to me on live television? You're going to make me hungry for bacon when I can't have any? Are you going to make everybody in the chat bacon with such a succulent description of bacon? That's just, it's almost unforgivable. I now want bacon, but you know what? I shall satiate my desires by instead enjoying this wonderful Egg Maduro cigar by Drew Estate. Thank you very much, Rolleron. We tip our caps to you. Oh, no! No! No, what's going on? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Oh. Blast it all. Hold on a minute. I thought I had this fixed. Apparently, I did not. Oh my goodness. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. You just can't see me. Give me a second here. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix it. Oh my gosh. Whew. Hold on a second. We're dealing with some nasty gremlins. What? Am I frozen? What's going on here? Alright, hold on a second. We're going to have this one up, which is working. And then I'm going to try and get this one working. Hold on. Why is this not working? I'm frozen! Why am I frozen? Alright, let's try this again. Here's Microsoft Webcam Studio. Add camera. Oh! That's because it fell out. Alright, hold on a minute. Hold on! I'm still here. We're going to fix this. I'm going to get pretty close and intimate with the camera here. Don't freak out.
Why not email your friends right now? Let them know about the wonderful music you're enjoying right here on Radio Dismute.
Alright, let's try this here. Ah! This camera's better. Man, that went right in my face. Which is why I like to use it. Gotta adjust the color. Gotta configure the output. This is welcome to my show prep. This is my show prep at the beginning of every show. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk here. Turn this one off. Turn this one on. All right. Hopefully this works. Harrowing. I mean, this puts journalists like Brian Williams to shame. I mean, he gets shot down in enemy helicopters, risking his life. But me? I have camera issues. It's tough. Insert topical joke. All right, so let's see how that holds on. There we go. Slim Bean says, Ox, can I call you Oxygen? Because I cannot live without you. Yes, you may. All right, what was I doing? I was doing something before I was so rudely interrupted by my bloiting camera. William Moore says, Good Sir Oxhorn, I have a hypothetical question. If you could no longer have a beard, but instead you could have a goatee or a mustache, which one would you choose and why? Easy, mustache. Look, I love goatees, but they don't look good on all people. Goatees look good on a very select type of person. And to be perfectly frank, they don't look good on obese men like myself. Plump men like myself don't look good in goatees. They look better on thin men or muscular men, not big guys like me. So instead, if I couldn't grow a beard and could only get one or the other, I would grow an epic mustache and I would wax it and it would just be this mighty badge on my face is what it would be. Lepidus says, Burb dessert. That's an excellent reason to excuse yourself. No hate. This is odd, says Ox. It may have been asked before, but do you use your invented swear words at work? No, because I just don't swear at work. I just don't swear in general. I invented the swear words as a crutch for those who find themselves unable to stop swearing. I know that there are many men and women out there who scatter four-letter words throughout their conversations as if they were commas. And for them, memorizing a new set of words like bloit, blit, chack, flack, grat, and walsh might aid them in trying to wean themselves off such an unclassy crutch. Myself, I never developed a need to pepper my language with such vulgarity, so in the course of my daily conversation, I don't really see a need to use my invented swear words. I would actually have to exert more mental strain to use my own words because I just don't use swearing in conversation. It comes up every now and then, like a moment ago when I was having camera issues. but for the most part, I'm alright. Black Shawarma says, we were discussing stuffed crust bacon-topped pizza with garlic knots and a nice stout ale. Ah, you getting me hungry. I have not had dinner. You guys are getting me hungry with crispy bacon and the pizza bacon. That's a cruel, cruel trick. All417 says, didn't you swear once back when you were working at WeGame? Did I? Well. Gnome Smasher says, may I ask why there's a $4.99 subscribe button? Because I like money? Can I have some? You're welcome to tip. Here I am. I'm not cutting your hair or delivering pizza, but I am smoking a cigar. You're welcome to tip. Don't have to. But hey, money. Slim Bean says oxygen. Oh, that's right. Can you talk in your inventing swear words voice? Which one? I did a lot of voices in that movie. There was Oxhorn. Bloit, blit, chack, grat, flash, and wash. I can't even think of a line from one of my movies to say. But that was kind of his voice. What? There are like two completely different lines of conversation going by in the two different chats. Grumpanot says, hey Oxhorn, if the beard is not an option, what are your thoughts on mutton chops? It takes a special man to be able to get mutton chops to work. Again, it's one of those beard styles that I think look good on slimmer, muscular men with like clearly defined jaws. Mutton chops look really good. On big guys like me, not so much. But hey, if you can rock some mutton chops, go for it. Cigarox says, breaking news! Something is coming in the mail, perhaps tomorrow. Really? I'm excited, Cigarox. You're just getting me all in a tither over here. I hope it's like bacon. Or bacon pizza, because everybody's got me hungry now. But you know what? Cigars are just as good. I can't choose. Greg McLevin Hardtime says, new segment idea. Get Ox's belly growling. Yeah, how about no? I need to be able to finish the episode without my poor belly growling. This is Odd says, can I try that as a job? Just sit in a room with cigars? Definitely. I'm trying to make it work. I'm doing my best. I've been doing this for 5 years now, right? If anyone would have figured out how to make money by sitting in a room smoking cigars, it would have been me. I would have gotten it by now. I'm working on it. I'll share my tips when I'm a millionaire. Until that time, just work at it. Oh, a car. And we revived it, ladies and gentlemen. It is not dead. That's one thing you have to be careful with these egg Maduros. If you talk too much, you'll let them go out. Voicemail says Bald Ox. That's right. I almost forgot. Okay. Voicemail. So for those of you who are new to the program, a new segment of the show is that you can record your own vocal messages, and I will play them on the program. I believe we've got at least 2 in the chat today. Let's see. Yeah, just 2. All right, first on the line is Andy the DK. You are on the program. What is on your mind, good sir?
Greetings, Oxhorn. It is I, Andy the DK, and welcome everyone in the Scotch and Smoke Greens chat room. 2 quick-fire questions. You all know the deal. I will ask Ox 3 questions that he must answer. Today's special show is all about beards, the wonderful world of beards. Today, Ox, your 3 quick-fire questions are... Question number 1. Who is your favorite bearded actor? Question number 2. Who is your favorite bearded president? And question number 3. Who is your favorite bearded in-game WoW character? Any NPC or any character will do. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Ox, as always. Until next time, this is Andy the DK saying, don't forget to have your Kodos spayed or neutered. Good night, everyone.
Andy, you've definitely got a voice for a game show. I think we talked about that last week. Who knows? Maybe that should be your vocation. But all right, you have some great questions there. All right, number 1, my favorite bearded celebrity. Hugh Jackman? No. Zach Galifianakis. Except he lost a bunch of weight and he shaved his beard. He trimmed it really short. Classic Zach Galifianakis. All right, 2, favorite bearded president. They're all clean shaven except... You have to go with Lincoln. He had an underbeard. Or a neck beard, as people call it today. Who had a really epic beard as a president? I guess I'm going to have to go with Lincoln. Okay, and then... what was the third one? Oh, favorite in-game bearded WoW character. Thrall. There you go. It's got a nice goatee. Alright, I hope I passed that test. Next up is this from Imagine Justin. You were on the program. What is on your mind?
Hello, good sir Oxhorn. Imagine Justin here. Hope you are having a terrific week. And here is my question, and hopefully you can actually show it on the show. How do you actually pack a pipe?
Great question. That's something that we've done a couple of times on the program. President Garfield had an awesome beard, says Blagtooth. That's true. That's true, he did. His presidency was short, though, wasn't it? Didn't he get assassinated? Well, I wish I had time to prep. I'm sorry, Imagine Justin, but I just don't have a pipe within arm's reach, so I can't show you. But the best way to pack a pipe is to pour the pipe tobacco in, tap it down gently, then take a pinch of pipe tobacco, set that on top, and then roll it in with your thumbs. Don't push it in with your fingers, just roll it in slowly until it's all in. Chief Smash says Rutherford B. Hayes has a good beard too. Okay, I'm getting all of the presidents that had beards, including Taft and Roosevelt. Thank you, Lepidus. Rutherford B. Hayes. Thank you. And then, of course, Garfield. Awesome. You know, it wasn't Teddy Roosevelt. He had a mustache. I think. It wasn't Franklin either. Franklin was clean shaven. There you go. Bald Ox says, forgot about Grant, a regular cigar smoker. That's true. He did have a nice, nice cleanly cropped beard, didn't he? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hearthstone. I hope you guys are ready. So, if you have been on Hearthstone at all, you'll see that this last week I played it a little bit when I wasn't broadcasting. Not a lot, just a little bit. I did a couple of arenas. And in those arenas, I managed to get some pretty nice cards. I'm not going to gloat, but I got some pretty nice cards, including a new legendary for my warrior. It's a pretty great legendary card for my warrior. I'll try and show it to you. And I'm going to be playing my warrior today. So if you'd like to challenge me to be destroyed by my new legendary card, then you are more than welcome to challenge me to a fight. And you know what? I should have learned by now that I need to update my Hearthstone client before I do the show. So while that's updating in the background, I'll continue to smoke my cigar and take questions. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Bottoms up. Chin chin. Doggone BattleNet, it's trying to update. It's trying to update my Heroes of the Storm, but I'm not playing that right now. Gosh, it's downloading an 855 megabyte update. I guess that's not too bad. At least it's less than a gig. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my stream, and yet I already see some lag. So. Well, we'll see. Hopefully this will finish quickly. Madman Max 21 says, where's the music? Can't you guys hear it? There you go. I hope you guys can hear it. Rolleron asks, Oxhorn, where do you go to purchase your hats? I have a great little guide to purchasing bowler or derby hats up at scotchandsmokerings.com. The website isn't finished yet, but if you go to the shop and then the hats section, you'll see a couple of articles that I've written about derby and bowler hats with links to where you can find some. And that's where I get my hats. Chaser90 says, little late, how's it going, Ox? Remembered you were on and I cut my Heroes match short tonight. Well, I'm really pleased that you came. Thank you very much. We're downloading our Hearthstone update right now, but we should be getting into a game here pretty soon. The show's going to go long, ladies and gentlemen. It'll at least go until 8:30, maybe until 9. Yes, I paused my Heroes of the Storm update, and I made sure that neither StarCraft nor Diablo nor Warcraft are updating. So it's only Hearthstone that's updating. It downloaded the file. It's now patching the files. 20 megs to go. We're good to go here pretty soon. Zarnraz says, hi, how are you? Looking dapper as ever, Mr. Ox. Thank you very much, Zarnraz. It's good to see you again in the chat. Oh! There we go. The ash fell. Tried to keep it as long as I could, but let's clean this up just a little bit so that you can see how it's burning. This is the beauty of an egg Maduro. Look at that. Hopefully this will last for quite some time. It looks like it will. Blagtooth says, Ox, I've been away from WoW for 2.5 years, and I'm currently downloading and updating WoW. Can't wait to play again. Congratulations, good sir. I hope you really enjoy it. Slim Bean says, now you can see its glorious insides, imbued with the finest tobacco. Indeed. Blagtooth says, should have tapped that ash. Fair point. Chief Smash says, holy cow, that looks like a cigar Bluto would have smoked in Popeye. How does Bluto talk? I don't know. I know how Popeye talks. Me olive oil. Sweet pea.
Welcome to my end.
Imagine Justin asks, Oxhorn, I have a question. If you were able to do Machinima again, or maybe put in a little time, would you be able to do Oxhorn short shorts with the smoke ships from the past episodes? Well, considering there have been 289 of them, probably not. That's a lot of smoke ships to get through. And I don't know if I would be able to. But I would try. Okay, now accepting challenges in Hearthstone. If you want to battle with yours truly, go ahead and give me a challenge and I will do my very best to defeat you with a lot of agony. Or to give you an agonizing defeat. But I gotta be humble, that's right. When I'm arrogant, when I play this game, I tend to lose. So I gotta be humble. Alright, who am I facing today?
Your soul shall be mine.
Fancy Badger. Good to see you, my friend. Pleasure to meet you on the battlefield.
Why do you call?
Close the door. Close the door. Thank you, Gavin. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Slim Bean says, does Gavin talk? Not yet. He's got a lot of baby babble, and he knows a few words, but he doesn't quite talk yet. Cigar Ox says, sleeping on the couch tonight, Ox? No? Why? Okay, let's see.
Radio Dismute. Facebook.com/Radio Dismute.
For house free!
1920, 1930.
Pleasure to have had you, Blagtooth. We will see you again soon. Same with you, Autumn. Okay, what's going on here?
What now? We hunger for vengeance. Job's done.
Getting a little bit of lag here. Not too much. I hope you guys are still able to watch.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
More soul. Job's done.
This is Odd said, is the stream lagging for anyone else? Yeah, it's lagging for me actually. It's okay right now, but a minute ago it was pretty bad. Oh my goodness. Right.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Push forward.
Whenever your hero takes damage, get 2 to... Okay. I knew that card would come in handy. Death Rattle, put a random demon from your hand onto the battlefield. Instead, let's try...
What now? Tastingo! Yes! For the war chief! For Hellscream!
Black Shawarma is off for the evening. Pleasure to have had you, Black Shawarma. No! Not Eurexus!
Sorry.
Doggone it. Oh, it was worth a try.
They'll never know what hit them.
Oh my gosh. Really? Wow. What incarnation? Okay. I did try executing him and it didn't work.
They'll never know what hit them.
Job's done.
It should have worked because he is a minion, right? But sadly it didn't.
I can ease your pain.
Okay.
The gates are open. Bingo!
Trevor Green says that there's some lag. Sorry about that. Not sure what I can do. Thankfully, when we move, we're going to have much better lag. Nicely played.
Job's done.
So there was my guy. This is the legendary I got. Oh, jeepers. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I'm done. Well played, Fancy Badger. Well played. Thought I had you there for a moment. I'm so bummed that execute doesn't work on Jiraxis. Stay classy, Ironbark. Was good to have you in the chat. Look how much cigar I've got left. It burns much more slowly once you hit this big fat bit.
Versus Rexa! Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
Madman Max says, I'm sure Oxhorn knows who Brian Blessed is. Absolutely, Brian Blessed, the amazing British actor with a giant beard. Yes, I do know who he is. Slim Bean says, let's bring Yobo back. You only beard once. Gentleman Badger says, well played, good sir. I was afraid of that mine. Yeah, I have yet to see it go off. I've been able to use it 3 times so far and have yet to see it go off. The one problem with the Egg Maduro is that it tends to burn unevenly in the middle bit here. So we've got to even up that burn a little bit. And that should help. He was on the Avengers twice, says Cigar Ox. One without a beard and the other with a fake stash. He was on Blackadder, the very first season of Blackadder. That's where I know him from. And in that series, he had an amazing beard. Also, an awesome personality. Woo, this is starting to burn hot. Look at all that smoke coming up off of that. Goodness.
They'll never know what
The stream has not gone down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still streaming just fine. Or not. Sorry about that. Refresh tends to do the trick. Not sure exactly what happened. I'm thinking it's a Steam issue.
National Broadcasting Company. KFI Los Angeles. Swing time tonight. See Swing Time, win a Packer. Contest details, Hollywood Pantages, RKO Hill Street Theaters, or any Packer dealer. Listen for the Old Observer Sports broadcast tomorrow night, 9:30.
What now? Tastingo!
Oh! Well done. That's a nice card.
Charge forward!
I hope you like my invention. Oh, if you're sure.
You must cleanse the Sunwell. Push forward.
Slim Bean says, Oxy, it appears your beard has reached its growth terminus. I think you're right. I don't think it gets much longer than this. All for 17 says, you can't have a Gandalf beard? Probably not. Every man's beard terminal length is determined by genetics, and it's different for each man. And I think mine, this is about it. Because I've been growing this for about 4 years now, and it stopped right here. What? There we go. Yeah, I'm getting lag too. Nicely played, my friend. Nicely played. Well done all around. Trevor Green says his beard might get bigger with Miracle Grow. Maybe. Maybe. All right, let's try this again. My internet's...
Gerash versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
Gosh.
Victory or death.
Yeah, the internet is so bad that my music is cutting in and out, which is bizarre.
Job's done.
All right, Greg Hartung, let's do this thing.
What now?
Sorry about the lag, ladies and gentlemen. We only have to suffer through this for a few more weeks.
Job's done.
Steph Sarch asks if I will be in the new house for the 300th episode. And yes, I will be in the new house for the 300th episode.
Job's done.
Target acquired.
Madman Max asks, will we have a big reveal of the new house? Yes, absolutely.
Tastingo!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Job's done.
You're just fine. You're my too. My one ambition is to be like you.
Oh! My goodness. Pulling out all the stops, Greg. Oh!
To my side.
Gosh. Those are mighty cards. I think he might defeat me with just a regular hunter deck. Whoo-wee.
The gates are open.
Here is my heart and moon. We have to part my long journey through. I think of no one else but you. My Marianne, will you
My apologies.
Uh-oh.
all the time
Ah, and then I'm done. Well played, Greg. Well played. A well-earned victory.
in my heart I hold I know that you are true to me, Mary, and so while I am gone, I'll carry on my darling Marianne for you.
Next challenger, or else I'll just play. There we go.
Garrosh versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin. Victory or death.
Alright, who am I fighting? Rye! Pleasure to meet you, Rye.
Job's done.
My Marianne, will you remember me
Greetings, traveler.
all the time while I'm away? My Marianne,
Job's done.
the rest of yesterday.
This is Odd Says Ox. Do you have any advice for people who are new to cigars? Start with milder or proper care of cigars? Yeah, start with a milder cigar, maybe a mid-range Romeo and Juliet, and you definitely want to keep them in a humidor.
I'll carry on
Keep them in a humidor at 70 degrees and 70% humidity.
My apologies.
Oh my goodness.
Charge forward! We hunger vengeance. More
How's the lag right now, gentlemen?
charge forward!
We must cleanse the Sunwell. Push forward.
Good, looks like lag is doing well.
Job's done.
Madman Max 21 says, Oxhorn, I remember you saying a long time ago that using a lighter on a cigar is a sin. Took the words right out of my mouth, and yes, using a lighter on a cigar is typically not what you would do. But in this instance, I have no other options. So, lighter cigar it is.
What now? Job's done.
Oh gosh. Things are not going well.
What now? For the war chief! For Hellscream!
I'm done.
Well played.
King Crush! Little bit overkill, huh? Alright. Well done, my friend. A worthy victory indeed. I'm starting to think my warrior is not my best unit. Andy is Diablo. Pleasure to meet you on the battlefield.
The Doomhammer.
Heliodros says, so I have yet to unlock a new deck, still got the basic mage. Which deck would you suggest I unlock next? My two favorites are Warrior and the Hunter. I suggest the Warrior. I think the Warrior is an easy unit to learn. Hard to master, but easy to learn.
Powering up. Portals online. Mind if I roll knee?
Job's done.
Powering up. Portals online. Come close and listen.
What is that? At the end of your turn, give another friendly mech 2/2? Oh my gosh.
Music of the 1920s and 1930s deserves an appreciative modern audience. You can help it find that audience. Why not email your friends right now?
Holy cow, you've got a lot of mechs.
You were enjoying right here on Radio Dismute. RadioDismute.com. HappyMusicRadio.com.
Ouch!
What to do? wonder. Element's guide.
Madman Max 21 says, Oxhorn, do you hear much from Staghorn these days? Not a lot, no. Oh, he's busy with his job and in school. He's learning computer programming.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh!
Job's done.
Ah, nicely done.
Something needs tinkering?
Mind if I roll knee?
Ah! Slim Beam says, when you move, will you disclose your old address so we can bug the people living there? Probably not. That wouldn't be very nice, I don't think.
Hey, give me that!
Madman Max says, you could tell us where Hippie Tom lives so we could mess up his trash. Probably not that either. But, nice thought. Nice thought. Holy cow! Andy! Oh my gosh! Wow. Goodness gracious.
Well played.
Ich lade Sie ein, Fräulein, zu einem Glas Wein, Fräulein, zu einem Glas Sekt, Fräulein, zu einem Glas Punsch. Und wir das allein, Fräulein, bei unserem Glas Wein, Fräulein, Fräulein.
Hey, give me that.
Well played.
Job's done. Fräulein.
Something needs tinkering? Come close and listen.
We've got an entire mech deck. How did you get all these mech cards? Holy cannoli! Man Max says, Oxhorn, you were not humble enough. That's why you're losing. Yes, that's why I'm losing. I'm totally done.
Hey, give me that. What's the fight plan?
Job's done.
Well played.
C'est la vie. Well played. Well played. Ah, really? I get the card I need when it's too late. Come on, don't delay the inevitable. What are you doing? Kill me.
Well played.
There you go. Nicely done, Andy. Alright. Imagine Justin wants a rematch. Alright, here we go, Imagine Justin. Steph Sarch, great advice. I should have watched earlier.
Brawl versus Valia.
Now, Steph Sarch, I do appreciate your contributions. I just never see them in time. Good game, Andy. Good game. This is Odd says, Ox, do you believe it's possible to be a gentleman with a ponytail? There are many things I will do to be a true gentleman, but removing my hair is just not one of them. I suppose so. I guess it depends on the ponytail.
Mind if I roll me?
Job's done.
I think curly hair is nice, so are eyes are blue. Baby, everything that's nice belongs to you. I think different things are cute, messed up noses too. Baby, everything that's cute belongs to you. 500 high, 500 low. But you showed me things that nobody else knows. Oh, I didn't paradise, but your kisses will do. Baby, everything that night belongs to you.
Man Max and Captain Maximov are heading out. Thanks so much for coming, my friends. We'll see you next week. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Mad Max? Good. Glad you're sticking around.
I hope you like my invention.
Madman says, did you watch the Sabaton link I sent last week? I did. It was amazing. I love Sabaton. They're a great band. It's getting there. Still a lot left, but I'm getting there.
Many options.
Alright, let's try that. Slim Bean says, Oxy, two things. First, what do you think of the new Star Wars trailer? And second, have you seen Mr. Plinkett's Star Wars reviews? Even though they're a bit unclassy, the points that are presented are genius. I have seen the trailer, and I'm excited. I know that remakes and sequels tend to not be as good as the original, so I have limited expectations. But I'm still excited. And no, I haven't seen Plinkett's reviews. But if you think they're good, then I'll try. I'll definitely have to check them out.
Put this apple on your head.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Well, that worked out.
Blood and plunder. Castingo. Yes.
I can't wait for the new Warcraft movie, says Madman. Neither can I. I've been waiting for it for many, many years. I just hope they get off their keisters and get to it. Your Scotch looks lonely. Maybe give it a kiss. Can't say no to that. I'll check them out, Slim Bean. Thank you. Plinkett. Plinkett Star Wars reviews. He pulled a hard tongue, ladies and gentlemen. Well, imagine, Justin. Gotta hand it to you. Alright, one more. One more game, and then I will call it a night. Alright, 5 seconds, and I just do a random ranked play. 5, 4, 3, 2. For the rematch, Mr. Hartong. Here we go, Greg.
Versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Yeah, sorry about my camera. Looks like it's back.
Elements guide me.
Radio Dismuke is now on Facebook. Find us at facebook.com/RadioDismuke.
Streaming the sounds of the 1920s and 1930s around the world 24 hours a day. Radio.com, HappyRadio.com.
Elements guide me. I will enjoy watching you die.
Oh my goodness. Tough words. All right, Greg. Let's do this. Gotcha. Got you again.
I can ease your pain.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh! Well done.
Elements guide me. Already attacked. Job's done.
That's good advice, Steph Sarge. Thank you.
Elements guide me.
Well played, Mr. Hartung. Well played. Got my revenge, and he did not play a Hartung. Alright, that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and do the smoke ship with what little cigar I have left. Thank you very much for challenging me to these epic battles, and thank you even more for coming to the program. Give me your ideas. What is on your mind? I try to create smoke ships that you conjure up with your own imaginations. Let's hear it, Madman. William Moore says, Oxhorn, Staghorn, and Mortus flying on a Horde blimp. The first stop on this blimp ride is Booty Bay, where they procure a barrel of goblin ale. The next stop is the Barrens, where they hunt for wild boars and collect some fresh bacon. The last stop is Thunder Bluff, where they purchase some fine aged tar and tobacco. They then take the ingredients to Associate Professor Evil. The professor takes the ingredients and makes the finest cigar known to man, and bacon wrapped, dipped in scotch. Madman Max says the smoke ship should be Viking longboat, Oxhorn in a suit and tie, and adorned with a pecan pin as he fights off computer goblins that are trying to steal the perfect bacon sandwich. From the golden bacon vault as Staghorn and Mortus whip the hippie elves to get them to row faster as they are carrying Richard the Undead Warlock, and beside them is Scooter the Kraken. Wow, that's quite a menagerie of characters. All for 17 says, hurry up with the ship before we lag out. Working on it. My cigar is doing strange things. Hopefully that'll help. It's kind of a lot smaller. All right, Steph Sarge says, Oxhorn and friends in a dinghy with the master of euphemisms drifting in a sea of scotch. The boat's engine is cigar-powered and guzzles smoke out from its egg Maduro-shaped exhausts. Rolleron says, Oxhorn flying around on a giant egg Maduro, dropping bacon grease and cigar ash on hippies, protesting just for the sake of protesting. Nice. Greg McLovin Hartung says, Oxenova captaining a heart-shaped catamaran, repelling zombie single elves aboard a vessel forever alone, with a ray gun that shoots bacon and concentrated love bullets. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Well, great ideas, everyone, but today's show is dedicated to Rolleron since he is the one who equipped us with this amazing Egg Maduro cigar. So we're going to go ahead and do Rollerons. Thank you very much for your ideas. Let's reignite this beast. Whoa! A big puff of beauty. There we had from Rolleron himself, Oxhorn flying around on a giant egg Maduro, dropping bacon grease and cigar ash on hippies protesting just for the sake of protesting. Can you imagine? They get covered in bacon grease, which then solidifies, and the ash sticks to them, covering them in the most horrid things imaginable for a hippie. Wonderful, wonderful imagery there. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. I'm your neighborhood friendly Oxhorn, here as always, ready and willing to host a show and procure smoke chips for you. Thank you for coming this week. This week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 289. Please tune in next week, same Ox time, same Ox channel, for episode 290, in which case we will be 10 episodes away from the 300th episode. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. See you next week, and as always, we say here on Scotch and Smoke Rings, stay classy.